Tony Antonio last night, he weighed in at 72.6 kilograms. Con, the Doctor, Q-Words. His opponent across the ring fighting out of the red corner, wearing red trunks with white piping, weighed in at 71.8 kilograms. Affectionately dubbed Marciano Murad Mehmet. When the action gets underway, our referee in charge will be Mr. Bryce Birtwistle. Our judges at ringside, Chris Anderson, Malcolm Bullner, Jamal Hassan, and we also have John Wheeler to ringside immediately.
Listen to my commands. If I tell you to stop, stop. Understand? Touch gloves now, last round. Protect yourselves at all times. Good luck to you.
Last minute instructions there from centre referee Bryce Birtwistle, your old trainer. Hammer, one of the best referees and trainers in the business.
I tell you what, he's a man on the job. Brycey is always in there. In the gym, it's no different. He really gives you a big workout on the pads, I can tell you.
We're set for 3x2. Con Q-Words out of the blue corner against Murad Mehmet, who is ready to rock and roll out of the red corner. Expect Mehmet to go headhunting with those big bombs, especially the overhand right and leaping left hook. Expect the big leg slingers from Con Q-Words.
Well, Con taking this fight on a little more than a week's notice. He's from the Ultimate Stables, Ultimate Police Youth Gym out there in Sunshine, Victoria. He's always ready to take on a fight, as all the boys out there from the West, Michael, they love a bit of a stoush.
Oh, they do indeed. Murad Mehmet has trained up hard for this one. He put on 13 kilos over the Christmas break, and he's had to trim right down for this one, Hammer.
That's a bit of pudding there you're talking.
That's a lot of pudding.
Jeez, I reckon you'd have a hard job putting away that much.
They love the pudding in the Murad household. Here comes Mehmet storming across the ring. Good uppercut there from Con Q-Words, just misses the target, and already Murad Mehmet hunting with the right hand.
Mehmet will be trying to unload those hands.
Murad Mehmet doing the hard yard sparring down there at the Braveheart Academy, working the pads with Dave Hedgecock, sparring Gurkhan Ozkan, Nordin Medchud, Muhammad Ali. Con Q-Words, of course, sparring the likes of Cenk Bey, Tony Antonio, and Chris Christopoulos.
Nice combination there put together by Con.
Straight right hand missed the target there by Con Q-Words, but it's a good solid first round for the boy from Sunshine.
I tell you what, he put together at least 8 punches there. He just rapid fired him through, up and around the guard of Mehmet. It was nicely timed technique.
Snappy jab there from Con Q-Words, another one from Q-Words, takes a round kick to the rib. High left round kick to the head from Mehmet Murad, then covers up against the uppercut. Step up front kick to the sternum, didn't find the target for Q-Words, moves in with the left hand down to the breadbasket. Inside thigh kick from Q-Words was a real slapper. Snappy right hand there from Murad Mehmet, then almost got his left leg swept out from under him. Con Q-Words moving around very well, Hammer.
Well, Con has been a fighter that's been training down at Sunshine for a while. Been active in all sorts of even bit of tournament fighting with some of the guys from the Blitz Centre.
Some of the guys from your own gym, that's right.
Con is one of the fighters that has come through in a bit of a tournament circuit fighter. Now he's in the ring doing the full contact stuff, and that's why he's looking very, very nice, putting it together well.
Into the first round, Hammer, you've got to get that one to the Doctor, Con Q-Words.
Well, certainly landed a lot more effective technique. He was putting it in nice and cleanly and finishing with some nicely timed kicks.
Well, some stern words in the corner there from the living legend Dave Hedgecock to Murad Mehmet, telling him to go for it, Hammer.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dave's always got the sound advice. It's whether the fighter absorbs it and then acts upon it in the next round. If they do, they're usually successful. So, yeah, Dave Hedgecock always dishes out good advice, but it's up to the fighters to follow up on it.
Comments from the former Australian Cruiserweight Muay Thai champion, the Hammer, Mark Castanini, still proving he's got it over in Thailand. With a first round knockout. And myself, Michael Chavello, it's Con Q-Words and Murad Mehmet in centre ring if you just joined us. Con Q-Words taking up the first round for big slinging leg kicks and the hand combinations. Murad might come on stronger here in the second. Spinning high left round kick from Murad Mehmet. Con Q-Words goes down low, good inside leg kick there from Mehmet. He wanted to pounce on him then, Hammer, then thought twice about it.
He sort of hesitates a bit.
Here comes Mehmet now, he's unloading in the neutral corner. Con Q-Words fires back in centre ring, then trading blow for blow.
Con really needs to keep working his legs. This one is starting to pan out into a bit of a boxing battle. They need to start kicking. The fighter that kicks more is the one that's going to get the points up.
Oh, they're pulling out the heavy artillery here in the second round, taking out all the stops.
Nice step through right from Con Mehmet. His guard is a little wayward, but he covers tightly once the pressure's put on now. Mehmet.
There's blood over both fighters, Hammer. I'm trying to determine who is actually being cut here in the second round of action. Queiroz moves you with a 4-punch combination, follows it with the leg kicks.
Well, Queiroz with a bit of blood trickling from the nose now. That's where that's coming from.
Good rib shot there from Con Queiroz, then finishes with a leg kick, putting together the combinations well. Again from Con Queiroz, the doctor really doing an operation in centre ring. Jab, drops one down to the bread basket, step up front kick from Queiroz, didn't quite find the mark. Murat Mehmet sucking in the air now.
See Con throwing the leg kick on the end of his punching combos. He's very tidy.
Murat Mehmet's hands have disappeared. He's dropping them low. Now he's forced to cover up. Good combinations again by Con Queiroz.
See what he's doing there? He's hitting Mehmet around the head area, which makes Mehmet guard his face, and then down goes the leg kick underneath. It's very hard for a fighter to see those leg kicks coming in when you've got your gloves on the face, Michael.
And look at the inside thigh, the left thigh of Mehmet. Murat really redding up from those inside thigh kicks, Hammer.
Well, certainly Mehmet showing a lot of heart, though. Take nothing away from him. He's really, keeping the fight right up with Con. But Con probably stringing together better technique and landing kicks on the end of his punch combos.
Don't swing. Fight. Chop that leg. Jack will call out time.
Seconds out. Third and final round.
Don't get caught. Walk right, straight.
We're ready to roll in the third and final round of action. Instructions there from Johnny Sheeter in the corner of Con Queiroz, telling him not to get caught with the big looping hands. Go to town on Murat Mehmet's legs. Walk right hand to open proceedings from Queiroz, then goes for the inside thigh. Good leg check there from Mehmet. Mehmet tries to line up the high left shin kick to the forehead. Good clubbing left hand from Con Queiroz. Mehmet probably needs to go headhunting here in the third and final round, Hammer.
Mehmet really needs, in my opinion, he needs to get a count on Con in this round to even it up a bit, because I've scored the first 2 rounds to Con.
Outside thigh kick by Con Queiroz, just keeps on coming forward, walks into a round kick. Forces Murat onto the back foot yet again, and as he has for 2 rounds so far.
It's a very close one, though, Michael. I tell you, having said that, I scored the 2 rounds to Con. He's still, Mehmet is by no means out of it. He's still in there with a really, really big fighting chance. He's just got to rack up some good, solid points in this last round.
Glancing up there by Con Queiroz, misses with the front kick. High left round kick was a nice one from Murat Mehmet. Mehmet still finding the target with those round kicks off the lead leg here in the third and final.
Well, Mehmet is a tough. Some good solid knocks.
Oh, that right hand just twisting the head sideways of Con Queiroz. He really has got some bombs in that right of his. Mehmet Murat, a predictable walk right hand there from Con Queiroz. High left round kick again from Murat Mehmet. Both men really sucking in the air here in the third and final round. High right round kick to find the target for Con Queiroz.
Well, Mehmet in all red shorts really needs to start throwing some kicks. He's really relying heavily on his hands. There's a nice kick, but he's got to time it on the body.
That high left round kick to the head really has been the best weapon so far for Murat Mehmet. Both men really sucking in the air now into the final 15 seconds. Drops one down to the bread basket, the straight right hand from Con Queiroz. Queiroz moves forward again. Collects him on the side of the head, then the inside thigh kick. Queiroz bringing it home strongly now. Murat Mehmet's gone on strike here in the third and final. A snappy jab to proceedings into the third and final round. Hammer, how do you see it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Con Queiroz and Murat Mehmet.
But Murat put up a bit of a brave battle there in the last round, that's for sure, as he did throughout the fight. But I think Con just landing some good solid low kicks on target. Murat did throw some high kicks for sure. A couple of them were guarded up, obviously, taking on the gloves. You can't score them because they've been defended. Con, however, landing those solid low kicks, they're all counting. Plus, on top of that, they had a couple of good engagements with the hands. Boom, there you see that inside thigh kick coming off the hand combination. And that's what, in my opinion, will probably give this fight the nod to the doctor, Con Queiroz. Once again, you see Con just stalking forward, working the body. He's showing great ability. He's going up to the head, then coming down to the body. Murat, tough cookie. Really took a lot of punishment, but nevertheless, I think he just didn't do enough in the leg department.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second event of the evening, again to the judges' scorecards, we have a unanimous points decision. Our winner from the blue corner, Con Queiroz.